Jim, who's, Robin, you doing roll call?
I'll do it, yes.
Okay.
Jim was supposed to. Okay. Councilman Tom Schmidt.
Here.
Councilman Kevin Conley.
Present.
Councilman Rob Getzloff.
Present.
Councilman Caleb Johnson.
Present.
Councilwoman Robin Arvanitis.
Here.
Attorney Austin.
Present.
Deputy Fire Chief Dave Meyer. Here. Police Chief Pete Sormaz. John knows, which is that, okay. IT AJ Garcia. Here. Public Works Director Chad Nondorf.
Here.
Director of Operations Andy Hansen.
Here.
Town Manager Jim Gorman.
Present.
And Robin Teal present.
Thank you. The Water Board consists of 3 members, myself, Councilman Tom Schmidt, and Councilman Kevin Conley. So at this time, we will take Councilwoman Robin Arvanitis off the call, roll call, and Councilman Caleb Johnson. Minutes of the February 11th, 2026 public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 3-0. Additional claims, are there any additional claims?
No additional claims, Mr. President.
Thank you. Pleasure of the board.
Motion to approve claims.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 3-0. Staff reports. Any staff reports?
No reports, Mr.
Okay.
President.
Council members?
No report.
Reports, okay. There is no old business, there is no new business, so I'll take any business from the floor regarding waterworks, any business from the floor regarding waterworks, any business from the floor regarding waterworks. This meeting is adjourned. We'll move on now to the Stormwater Board.
I'd like to call to order the Stormwater Board for March 11th, 2026 at 6:38 p.m. The roll call is slightly different. 3 members, myself, Tom Schmidt, and Robin Arvanitis. First agenda item is the minutes of the February 11th public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Passes 3-0. Are there any additional claims? I see there's one correction from the prior stormwater docket, correct?
I don't have that.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
correction. Any additional claims?
No additional claims. Oh, yeah.
Approve.
Motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Any reports from staff in regard to the Stormwater Board?
Public Works Director, Mr. Nondorf, has a report for you, sir.
I just wanted to give you guys an update on the 2 ditch projects that the Lake County is currently doing. The Schererville ditch project along Deer Creek Drive is about halfway completed. They're in the vicinity of the Stonebridge subdivision, working from east to west. And the Dyer ditch work along St. John Road the tree removal has happened, and Dyer Construction should be coming in there next week or the week after, or when the weather will allow them to start that part of the work.
Thank you.
You're
Any
welcome.
other staff reports? Any questions?
Mr. President, one question for Chad. On this last storm, did Schererville have any damage?
No damage. We had 1.85 inches of rain Friday night and another 1.29 last night. I was out running around this morning. Ditches all look good. Everything flowed correctly. Got out of the system pretty fast.
Thank you.
All right, any council member reports? Hearing none, there is no old business, no new business. Any business from the floor in regard to the Stormwater Board? Any business from the floor? Any business from the floor? Hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.
Call to order the Redevelopment Commission meeting for Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. The time is 6:40 p.m. The Redevelopment Commission consists of the entire town council. Minutes of the February 11th, 2026 public meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Claims, any additional claims, Mr. Gorman?
No additional claims, Mr.
Thank
President.
you. Pleasure of the board.
Motion to approve the claims.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, passes 5-0. Any reports from staff on redevelopment?
No reports, Mr. President.
Council members?
None.
We don't have any old business, no new business. Any business from the floor regarding redevelopment? Any business from the floor? Any business from the floor? Hearing none, this meeting's adjourned.
Good evening. I'd like to call the Schererville Utility Board meeting to order for Wednesday, March 11th at approximately 6:41 PM. The roll call stays the same with the full council from the Redevelopment Commission. The first item on the agenda is the minutes from the February 11th, 2026 public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Claims, any additional claims for utilities, Mr. Gorman?
No additional claims, Mr. President.
Motion to pay the claims.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Reports, any reports from staff on utilities? Mr. Nandor?
Public Works Director Nondorf has a report. Don't you?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
sorry.
Make something up. Come on, just make something up.
Any reports?
No reports.
Any reports from council members on utilities?
No, Tom.
No.
No reports. We'll move right in. There's old business. We do have old business. Item A is consider acceptance of the Norfolk Southern License Agreement for proposed relocation of an existing sewer due to a future grade separation bridge. Authorize the Director of Operations to sign the agreement and authorize the Town Manager, Director of Operations, Clerk Treasurer, and Town Attorney to finalize the execution of documents and submit payment for $21,804.50, amount clarified since approval at the November 12th, 2025 meeting. This has to do with the Kennedy Avenue Improvement Project. Mr. Hanson.
Yes. You guys agreed to this back in November of 2025. It's with Norfolk Southern Railroad. It will allow our sewer line to be replaced and exist underneath the Norfolk Southern Railroad tracks. This is all part of the Kennedy Avenue project. We had estimated that this be $17,000, and now that we've gotten through all of the requirements, it ends up being $21,804.50. So I just wanted to clarify that amount and make sure you guys were still okay with it. We don't really have a lot of leeway in this, so.
No, we don't.
Thank you.
Motion to approve?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. No new business. At this time, I'll take business from the floor regarding utilities. Is there any business from the floor regarding utilities? No business from the floor. This meeting is adjourned. We'll move right into the town council.
I'd like to call the Town Council meeting for Wednesday, March 11th, 2026 to order at 6:44 PM. The roll call remains the same as the previous meeting of the Utility Board, including the entire council. First on the agenda, we have the minutes of the February 11th, 2026 public meeting.
So move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have claims. Mr. Gorman, are there any additional claims?
No additional claims, Madam President.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Claims are approved 5-0. Next, we move on to reports, starting with our staff reports. So we'll begin with Deputy Chief Meyer.
Thank you. I have one little announcement to make. The fire department is pleased to announce that we've been awarded a $6,000 grant from the Enbridge Pipeline to help us support equipment upgrades to the department. This grant comes at no cost to the town or the department, free money. This grant is going to be used to replace fire nozzles on our frontline engines. This grant also allows us to upgrade essential equipment that is directly going to support our firefighters in the community. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. Police Chief Sormaz.
Nothing from the police department tonight.
Thank you. Public Works Director Chad Nordoff.
I have nothing to report, but I'll speak about the road material and poured in place concrete when we get to that section.
Section, okay.
Thank you.
Director of Operations Andy Hansen.
I actually do have one today. We started doing animal control remodel. Public Works is doing a vast majority of the work. We got some of the plumbing in, cut in a doorway in between a new room, And epoxy will be going in next week for a portion of the floor, so that's moving along, and we're looking for any donations to help move that along as well.
Very good, thank you. Jim Gorman, our town manager?
No reports, Madam President.
Thank you. Do we have any reports from any council members? No reports. So moving on, oh, yes, you have a report?
I said no.
Okay. Moving on, public comments regarding the agenda items. If we do have any, we ask that you limit your comments to 3 minutes. Are there any public comments regarding agenda items? All right. Seeing none, we'll move on. We have a presentation from our St. John Township trustee, Kathy LaRue, regarding Senate Bill 270. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Kathy?
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello. So I'm coming to you tonight. I don't know how many of you are familiar with what's been going on this past, hold on one second, this legislative session. But there have been 2 bills regarding townships, House Bill 1315 and Senate Bill 270. I received a call from a fire chief just in the past week, as well as an elected official. So I thought I would come before each of the councils to let you know, fill you in about these bills, let you know if there's any impact with our township, and so you could hear it directly from me, and I can answer any of your questions. It's my understanding that for the last 20 years, legislators have wanted township government reform. So this year in the session, there were 2 bills. The first one, House Bill 1315, was basically a township elimination bill. The goal was to move township government to the towns or to the county. The bill stated that the trustee, the board, and the county would need to decide by June 1st of this year where those services would be transferred to. The author and the sponsors were comparing townships like ours, which is running efficiently and with a large population, to townships that are not running efficiently, located within counties smaller than our own township. It was a terrible bill. I, along with a member from the Indiana Township Association, testified against this bill when it was in committee. In my testimony, I told them that we all recognized that there was a need to do something, but to remove this grassroots form of government would be a disservice to the constituents. We urged them to vote against the House Bill 1315 and to wait for Senate Bill 270. In committee, it did pass, and we have a little bit of our township is is in Representative Vernon Smith's district. He was in committee, and he did vote against the House bill at that time. It did pass, though, overall in the House, but it died in the Senate, which was a great thing. The second bill is Senate Bill 270. It's a township merger bill. And this is a common sense, good bill. It was authored by Senator Rick Niemeyer, sponsored by Representative Hal Slager, and it was voted in favor of all our legislators within Lake County. It was supported by the ITA, Indiana Township Association, myself, and many of the other trustees. It addresses the issue of ineffective township government and is based upon a point system. So they're evaluated on how they are running. Every township is based upon their performance and compliance with the State Board of Accounts and Department of Local Government Finance requirements by the state. It was passed in the House with a few minor amendments. It passed the Senate, and the governor signed it on March 5th, 2026. So I believe you have a copy of the portion of the bill that it addresses the point system. So what I'm going to do is just go over a few things with you, and then if you have any questions, I can answer them. But the points that you see there, 1 through 10, is indicative of the issues that the state has had with some inefficient townships. Based upon performance, a township can acquire up to 10 points. If they have 4 points or more, will be forced to merge. With an adjoining township. So if a township does not have, the lower the points, the better. Just so you know, our township will not be affected by this bill. We do not qualify for a merger. We run efficiently, and I make sure we comply with all the requirements of SBOA and DLGF. But I do want to point out a few things in the bill, and I'll go over them just very briefly, okay? If you look at page 17, under Section 8, you'll see the very first point, and it begins, that area begins to address the points, and a township receives 2 points if it did not provide township assistance in calendar years 2023 and 2024. And I'm going to give you a few figures as we go through this, kind of a comparison with our township. Number 2, a township will receive 1 point if they do not actively manage a fire protection or emergency medical services. If you look at the very end of Section 2, it states, or number 2, it states that if payments were made to other governmental units, a volunteer fire department, or an independent fire company. So basically what that's saying is, because our township, because I have a contract with each of the towns and a volunteer fire department, I do not actively manage a fire department. So even though the funding is being through the trustee's office, we're not actively managing. That is the only one area that we will receive a point on. Number 3, it says 1 point for each year that a township government does not file its annual financial report, and that's with the SBOA, and that's where I said we comply with all of this. 1 point for each year a township government, so number 4, 1 point for each year a township government did not file all required monthly upload reports in 24 and in calendar year 24 and 25. Number 5, 1 point if the township's annual appropriations and tax levy were continued for the 2024 budget. And number 6 is the same thing, but for 2025 budget. Township trustees have not even actively did a budget each year. So what was happening, they were just rolling that budget over. And so you will get a point if they're not doing that as well. Number 7, 1 point if the sum of a township assistance applications received by the township government in 23 and 24 is less than 24 township assistance applications. And this is just what I wanted to point out a little bit so you have a little picture of our township that, so they're comparing with calendar year 2023 and 24. So in 2023, we had 361 recipients of township assistance. And between what we paid out of our township fund, as well as other sources, so my staff works with other sources to help stop like evictions and utility shutoffs and things. The total benefits provided in 23 were $212,497. And then in 24, recipients of township assistance, 470. And then that total amount, benefits provided, $232,187. So you see that we are actively serving the community. If you go down to number 8, it says 1 point if the township government has a certified budget of less than $100,000 for calendar year 2025. And in 2025, our budget was $1,905,388. And then it goes on in number 9 to address if some townships can't get a trustee to run for that position. Number 10 addresses if they can't get a candidate for the board. And then Section 9 just says, again, how they determine the sums of the points for each township. So again, when you look at those points, those are addressing the issues that they have had with townships. And my understanding is there will be a little over 300 that will be forced to merge. So it satisfies the goal, I believe, of the legislators, that they wanted to remove the township governments that are not running efficiently and serving the community, or even doing the job that they're supposed to be doing. So,
Thank you, Kathy.
you have any questions, or?
Thanks, Kathy.
No, you do a
You're
great job.
welcome.
Thank you.
Kathy, how many townships, you said there's a possibility of eliminating 300 and something. How many are there in the state?
There's a little over 1,000.
1,000 townships?
Yes. But with House Bill, it pretty much would have eliminated all of the townships, basically. And it was interesting when they were in, before the House, when they were going to vote on that, the author was questioned, so basically you're saying get rid of township government. And she said yes. So, and all of us who, when I testified, I told them, I've been on the town board and the town council, and I've been a trustee, and I know the difference. And a township trustee and what we do, what that government does, what that office does is valuable to the community. And I said, we work with the towns. We work with them, so.
You do a very good job.
Yeah, sure do, Kathy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Kathy.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Kathy.
And thank you for everything that you guys do.
Right, moving on to old business. Item A, consider acceptance of Norfolk Southern License Agreement for proposed relocation of existing sewer due to a future grade separation bridge. Authorize the Director of Operations to sign the agreement, and authorize the Town Manager, Director of Operations, Clerk Treasurer, and Town Attorney to finalize execution of the documents and submit payment for $21,804.50, amount clarified since approval at the November 12th, 2025 meeting. This is from the Kennedy Avenue Improvement Project from the Utility Board agenda.
Madam President, we went over this at the Utility Board meeting. I move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Moving on to new business. Item A, ordinance number 2022A, an ordinance amending a designated outdoor refreshment area, or DORA, in the downtown district in the town of Schererville, Lake County, Indiana, repealing all other ordinances and town code sections and parts thereof in conflict herewith and all matters related hereto.
Yes, this amendment will allow the Adora to exist in the months of August and September, and it will include Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. This year, the Street Fest that we had last year will be on September 18th and 19th. It also allows the Parks Department a little more flexibility in scheduling their downtown events. So that's really the only change. So if no other changes come, we won't ever have to pass this ordinance again.
Madam President. Mr. Hanson, and can you tell us the location? When you say downtown, you're talking from
It's basically from Junction Avenue down to Francisca along Joliet Street.
Thank you.
Over the dates again, sorry.
The dates of this year's event are September 18 and 19.
Thank you.
But this will allow it to occur Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays in August and September.
Very good. Move to approve ordinance number 2022A.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Both approved 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have item B, award the asphalt materials and service bid.
So this will be for item B and C. This is the award for the asphalt paving and the poured-in-place concrete for construction season 2026. For the asphalt paving, 3 bids are received for our yearly asphalt services contract, 1 from Reith Riley, 2 from Site Services, and 3 from Milestone Contractors. After a thorough price review, recommendation is hereby submitted to award the paving contract to Milestone Contractors. For the poured-in-place concrete, 3 bids were received for the poured-in-place concrete, H3 Concrete, M&J Underground, and Reith Riley submitted bid packages. Pricing reflects a small increase over the 2025 pricing. After another thorough review, recommendation is hereby submitted to award the 26 poured-in-place contract to H3 Concrete Company.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions?
Yes. Madam President, I have a question about H3 Concrete. I've never heard of them. Is this somebody that we've used in the past, we vetted?
Yes, we use H3 Concrete in 2024. They extended the concrete contract in 2025 and looking to award them again in '26.
Okay.
So we're very familiar with the company. I think their work has been good over the years. No issues with it.
Okay.
Madam President, and Mr. I'm sorry, Mr. Nando, this is for all in-house work, right?
Yes.
So this doesn't have anything to do with our CCMG projects or anything like that?
No, this is for like small asphalt patches. If a water main blows up a section of road, nothing to do with the CCMG program.
Thank you.
One more thing, no companies bid the concrete disposal service for this year. The last 2 years, we've used Dyer Construction Company. We spent about $3,000 in 2024 and about $2,000 in 2025 taking pulled concrete for disposal purposes to them. And I'm asking you if I can use Dyer Construction again for this upcoming year.
Won't we have some holes to fill along Kennedy Avenue? We just dump it in there. Just
Madam President,
Yes.
if that is a motion or an action to be considered, it should be separate from the bids themselves, and let's call them out separately.
Okay.
Madam President, I'll make a motion to award the asphalt paving bid to Milestone Contractors.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
I will make a motion to award the poured-in-place concrete bid to H3 Concrete Company.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
Madam President, I'll make a motion to allow Public Works to continue to use Dyer Construction for the disposal of concrete.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Motion all carry 5-0.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have item D. Item D, consider acceptance of the extension of the B&D sewer for stone, black dirt, and sand for FY 2026.
So this was an extension of the 2025 contract, which we can do in the next calendar year. Prices remain the same from last year, and this is for the delivery of stone, black dirt, and sand delivered to the Public Works Department or on construction sites if needed from B&D Sewer Company.
Move to approve, Madam President.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have item E, consider annual donation to the Tri-Town Safety Village in the amount of $36,400.
Thank you, Madam President. This is the donation that we do every year to the Safety Village along with St. John and Dyer. It is the same amount as it was last year at $36,400.
Motion to approve.
Second with a question, Mr. Gorman, have we got a word that Dyer and St. John have passed theirs?
Only Dyer has, I believe. I haven't heard that St. John has.
Okay.
And then there's also a interlocal agreement that we're working on that Dyer has already passed, and Schererville is finalizing that, and then St. John will get it after we approve that.
We have a motion?
I second it.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item F, consider variance of use as required by ordinance number 2004. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared ahead of time. Title, what number is the title?
16.
16, sorry, I was doing my quick math. Title 16, I apologize, Section 5, Paragraph C, 3. Board of Zoning, Case 26-2-18, petitioners Kelly Turner and Tina Turner. Location 2436 US 41, The Dog Depot and Company. This has a BZA unfavorable recommendation of 5-0 based upon the findings.
Thank you, Madam President. Yeah, this did go in front of the BZA. They did have an unfavorable recommendation, and one of the petitioners are here tonight if you have any questions for her or if she would like to make a statement.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening. So I am the owner of the Dog Depot. My sister Tina Turner, she was unable to attend today. So I am asking for you guys to reconsider your unfavorable recommendation and allow me to open up the Dog Depot. There was a packet that I gave. It should show the business plan as well as like hours of operation, kind of a summary of what we're looking to do, but I could go over that as well if you like.
Could you please?
Sure.
Just give us a little snippet of it.
Sure. So I'm looking to open a dog boarding and daycare facility in this town. It would be open from the hours Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and closed to the public on Sundays. And those are basically the services that we'll offer: full service dog boarding and daycare only Monday through Friday. So the only thing that was the reason why they said it was unfavorable is because there's a business located 2433 Ontario. There's an office there that's I believe it's a chiropractor in that office building, and as well as an accountant. And the attorney came during the variance meeting and said that the distance is only 20 feet away, which is not. I actually just physically went to measure myself. It's like 66 feet away. So there is a bit of a distance there. And then there's also McKinnis, the muffler shop that is just north of this, our proposed center. And I mean, obviously a muffler shop or anything dealing with cars is not the most quiet thing either, so.
Thank you. Andy, are you able to pull up the location for us? Ma'am, are there going to be outside dog runs where the dogs are going to be able to get some exercise, stretch their legs, that type of stuff?
Yeah, we plan on doing a 6-foot vinyl fence enclosure, behind the facility to basically act as an outdoor relief area, as well as, you know, just some outdoor playtime. But it wouldn't be something that there wouldn't be outside all the time. It'll just be during specific times of the day. So,
And is that outdoor fenced-in area, it's going to be behind the building?
yes, that's the plan, yes.
Yeah, and also to the north there? There's a lot of grass to the north.
Yeah, and actually, after we got the, after they objected to what we're looking to do, we even reconsidered kind of reconfiguring our original business plan, which I have a sketch in the packet of how we plan to outline the fence. But maybe if, like where the number 1 is, if we could do the fence area somewhere over there instead, maybe would be more favorable to the individuals that are in the office building that are located just west of our proposed facility.
So just left of the white roofed building there, that's office building. They're the ones who objected at the BZA hearing.
Yes, 2433, yeah. Mhm.
And that's an accountant and a chiropractor or
Yeah.
something, I think, right?
Yeah, which is understandable. I'm just trying to figure out ways to make it work for us all. They do have a few windows in the back, but just to point out, it's the back of their facility, and it's just like it's the back of ours. So it's not like, you know, it's something that any of their customers are going from Ontario onto the property and into their office building and going inside, so.
And I guess for staff, I have a question. This is a disallowed use in the commercial corridor overlay district?
Correct.
So
Does not allow dog grooming or boarding of any kind.
it's the boarding that's not allowed.
Right.
So would a daycare center be allowed? It's the overnight boarding that's not allowed?
I don't think a daycare for doggies is an allowed use, so that would have been requiring a variance too, so it's probably the same variance.
So still same
Yeah,
variance?
they're
So
connected.
nothing about it is allowed?
Right.
Okay.
I have a question. Is that an existing building, or is that a building that you would have to build?
No, this existing, it was a mortgage company. Yeah, I've been in contact with the owner of it. He'll be, if it was approved, he'll be leasing the building to us.
So it's the old mortgage company there that's closed, yeah?
Yeah, they moved, yeah.
And do you have any other business locations? Is this the first for you guys, or is there another existing business out there?
This will be the first brick and mortar. We've been doing this business at our homes prior.
And, well, last question, have you looked at any other locations in Schererville? I mean, I personally think it's a great business, and it's a business that Schererville needs. I'm just having a little bit of a problem with the location of it due to the businesses that are around it and the nature of the type of business it is.
Yeah, I get you. I actually have.
I was at the BZA meeting, by the way, and I heard the whole presentation.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I actually have. I'm also a realtor myself, so even trying to find a commercial location has been difficult for me because obviously it has to most likely be freestanding, and then it can't be any residential real estate nearby. So it's been quite a challenge to get like main real estate. Now, if we were talking like Kennedy or like the industrial area, then I probably got a little bit. That's not where we're looking to be. That's the thing. So we want to be like, best locations if possible.
Yeah, we had a similar request a few years back. Great cause, just the bad location. And that's what we ran into.
Do you guys have any recommendations for locations?
Not off the top of my head.
I mean, you could work with staff on
Yeah.
designated areas that would have, this will be an approved use. I wouldn't want to identify a specific location, but I would suggest working with town staff. And perhaps there's another opportunity there for you where you don't have this challenge.
Understood.
Mr. Camp is here. He just walked in, if anybody wants to ask him any questions as well.
Anyone?
I have no questions for him, but I'm ready to make a motion if you'd like.
Okay.
Madam President, I'll make a motion to approve the unfavorable recommendation, which is essentially a denial of your variance request.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Motion is carried,
Thank you.
5-0.
And I apologize, Madam President. I did not mention that that motion incorporated the BZA's findings of fact as outlined in their conclusions too, so that we have that included in our findings as well.
Thank you.
My second will amend
Thank you.
Caleb's motion.
Item G, consider acceptance of the donations in the amount of $3,035.83.
Thank you, Madam President. Town Hall offices received a donation from Zeta PSI chapter of Tri Kappa for 2 trays of cookies and assorted candy and chips, $45. AARP tax staff cupcakes, in-kind donation, $10.58 for a total of $55.58. The donation to the Willow Fund from Sherry Sapala in memory of Lenore Desmond in amount of $100. David and Julia Spankel in $200. David Powell, $100. Mary Beth Nooner, $200. Miss Cosette Oran, $7. Diane Boyle, $20. Harry Saltis, $30, for a total of $657. Also the Farini Dog Park, Mary Grafin, Dog Park Brick, $50. Park Programs and Dog Park Bricks, $150. Park Programs, Dog Park Bricks, $200, for a total of $220. Donation fund for animal control, Schererville PD, various donations from the Wellness Fair, $50. Monetary donation of $50, excuse me. Anonymous, dry dog food, in-kind donation of $100. Mary Zepaponiak, dog food in the amount of $100. Paul Chagevento, milk bones, amount of $30. Mark Menino, dry and wet dog food and cat food, $250. Anonymous blankets, $75. Bill, dog treats, laundry soap and dish soap, $55. June with dog meds, $200. Anonymous blankets and towels, $25. Tim, blankets and towels, $25. Bethany, blankets and treats, $20. Anonymous, pee pads, $20. I'm sorry, $10. Irene, Dawn dish soap, $5, for a total of in-kind donations of $100. No, that was another one. Excuse me. Blankets, dog food, container, canned goods, and dog beds, a total of $100. Dan with dog and cat dry food, paper towels, $150. Anonymously, towels, dog food and treats, $100. Diane with towels, $10. Chris for toys, $50, for a total in-kind donation of $1,305. Also to the donation fund for police patrol, we have Corey B. from Bona Beef, half tray of fettuccine, ravioli, beef bites, Italian sausage kebabs, chicken tenders, beef and bread for sandwiches, lemon chicken, chicken parm, house salad with dressings, in-kind donation of $398. Tri Kappa, trays of goodies, $75. Georgette Depew, gummy goof ups. Sorry, I don't know what that is. $10. Juan Vasquez, 5 extra large pizzas from TD's Pizza, $105.25. Lee Catrasis, 2 dozen donuts from Rise and Roll Bakery, $40. Tim Ferguson, Talk Med Kit, $120, for a total in-kind donation, $748.25. Total in-kind, $2,108.83. Total monetary donations, $927, for a grand total of $3,035.83. Thank you.
Motion to approve the donations.
And a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have business from the floor. If we have business from the floor, please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Hello?
Hi, Georgianne Glavis, 1727 Chelsea Street. I'm actually here on behalf of Logan's Love. First, we wanted to just thank the town on behalf of Nicole and myself for everything that you guys do for us, from the board to first responders and everybody. We just appreciate it. And it is already year 4 for us. So I just wanted to introduce our dates for the 2026 events we have. First, coming up at Reeder Park, March 28th is the Easter egg hunt. And then we have our golf outing on June 19th, the Autism Walk August 23rd, and then our Sensory Santa event December 12th at Holman. So we're just hoping you guys can come out and support us, maybe get a team walk together, and support the golf outing, and just your support we appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there other business from the floor? Seeing and hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.